Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the. Don't laugh. Why are you laughing already?
I have to.
He's
because
laughing.
you.
He's laughing already.
This is what you do. You come out very professional, then you get mad when people laugh.
This is called the Sports Trifecta. Before I get to everybody here, next week there is a contest to rename this show because the Sports Trifecta is BS.
I named the show, chick.
That's why it's BS. So anyway,
usually people talk behind people's back, not to their face.
No, I'm old enough to know that you want honesty, right?
I do.
Okay. Fred Smoot, Chick Hernandez, and our third man in is a guy 14 years in the league, and then now is the prettiest man of all movies.
Yeah.
Vernon Davis.
Cross the line.
Cross the line.
Yeah.
Tight end with the Washington football team, with San Francisco. I knew him from his days at Dunbar and the University of Maryland, way back in the day.
He was a turtle.
He what? Terp.
Just like you.
He is a terp. That's how you say it.
Turtle.
He's a turtle. No, not a turtle.
No, I'm
He's a
sorry.
terp.
Your mascot is a turtle.
So he has a problem. He has a problem with the terp.
Because I just don't see how they ever got y'all crunk as a rallying cry. How did you say, you know what? We got Duke today, and we finna show them what a turtle do. Like, come on, man.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Vernon Davis on offense, Sean Merriman on defense. That's how we got it done.
All right. Now the soldiers are different than the mascot.
Okay. Okay. And yes, I am smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
So in the second segment, we'll get to what this guy is really doing with his life right now. Besides drinking, he's an alcoholic.
He's actually what they call it, a wine sommelier.
Sommelier.
Yes, he is.
Did you say sommelier?
I said it in a Mississippi tone. Maybe you didn't hear it. How it came off of my tongue.
I thought you
understood it.
You understood.
I spent a lot of time in Mississippi.
Because you've been in Mississippi lately, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I thought you sneezed.
I'm going to help your acting career. If you really want to have a good Mississippi accent, don't finish words. Cut them off right in the middle.
He's taping in
The middle.
Mississippi.
The middle.
The mill.
Mill.
Cut them off in the middle. Don't finish in.
And don't say strength. You say strength.
Yes.
There's no STR.
Strength.
It's
Strength.
It's K.
It's
All STs
You,
turn to
Jason
SKs.
Campbell, never said.
You know what? I feel like I'm listening to. I'm hearing the IPA.
Yeah.
That's what that's what dialect coaches teach you. It's the same kind of thing, right?
It's K.
So when you speak in African, it's kind of like you want to hit your T's, right?
Yep.
You hit your T's, and then when it comes to like you drop your R's.
Really?
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
well, Mississippi, they drop everything.
Like mother wouldn't be mother, it would be mother.
Mother. Just like it wouldn't be
Right.
street. It's street.
Screet.
See?
Okay.
Same
Right.
thing. Screet. Screet.
I need to drink. Cut down day in the NFL. Peyton Barber gone, brought back on the practice squad. Antonio Gandy Golden gone, brought back on the practice squad. Jimmy Moreland, corner, cut, not brought back.
I was shocked. All right. I was shocked that we actually put the people's corner on a corner. All right? At the end of the day, I thought he was a good nickel.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes him a great number 4 corner. Like, how do you go from the starting nickel to not on the team? That tells me this ain't just about sports. I don't know if he rubbed somebody. Like, it's got to be something else. Because you can believe in a rookie.
Sure.
And you can believe in the person behind the other rookie. But to say, here goes a quality player, and we're just going to release him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that says a lot to me. Now, when I see AGG get released, that's numbers games to me.
Okay.
That just, you didn't finish in the 53.
Right.
But this more in the situation, to be a talented player like this, because he will get picked up once he's, because it was the injury settlement with that also.
Right.
Once he get well, I think he'll get picked up quick.
Before we get to Vernon, by the way, we're coming to you from DC Prime, and inside, right behind me, Ryan Fitzpatrick, quarterback of the Washington football team, is also. I'm expecting he'll pick up the tab because he's got his O-line in there. They won't come out to talk, but it's a cool scene inside. And you went in there and talked to the guy. You saw the guy.
I did.
It's kind of cool,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, good dude. Great guy. But you said you think he's going to pay, right?
Yeah.
No, if there's rookies in there, the rookies are paying.
Oh,
man.
good point.
Yeah,
That's a
they'll
good point.
split the bill.
And don't forget, this is the official steakhouse of the Washington football
Exactly.
team.
Did you get, as a
Exactly.
rookie, did you get hit in San Francisco? Did you get hit?
Come on, man.
Oh, yeah, we all did.
What?
We all did.
Larry Allen. Oh, yes. I mean, Oh my God.
And you see he called out the veterans are all veterans because that's who usually take you down through there. Because every time you say, who took you down? Bruce Smith. Like,
Crushed you?
Oh, taught me a lesson. Taught me a lesson. Like, literally, of how, because you know when you first get in the league, you think you know how to ball, but you're a youngster, you don't know how to ball. And when you go to these places that's just unworldly expensive that these guys are used to, and they ordering everything unconsciously. When I say unconsciously, they want to see the pain on your face. I'm looking at the check, and then the waitress keep coming to the table. I'm like, no, don't even come back. Don't come back this direction. Do you understand me? And the night's not over. They're going to continue to the point where you might not spend money on yourself for the next month.
What was your bill? Do you remember?
I had to buy him a bottle of Louis XIII
every
week.
Every week?
Every
as
week
a rookie?
for 2 months.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you paid the ultimate price.
Wow.
Yes, you did.
Wow. But you never had to worry
Until
about
I got tired of it.
Yeah. Is that right?
And I had to stand up for myself.
As a rookie, you got to stand up for yourself.
You got to stand up for yourself.
So, but you never had to worry about being cut. So these guys, you know, that cut down day is
tough.
It's a difficult situation.
Yeah, it's a difficult situation. Difficult. But, you know, I was traded. And just thinking about it, I mean, I think that equates to being cut because you feel like they letting you go. You feel like that team is literally turning their backs on you.
Right.
Right? They're literally turning their back on you. Right?
That's
everybody in that organization, they're walking away. They don't want you anymore. They don't want anything to do with you. And that's just what it feels like.
Wow. That's painful. I never had to worry about that. I just got cut. Didn't have to worry about it.
If you ever want to know what it's like, if you watch the TV show Walking Dead, that's what it's like on cut day.
Right.
Because we're looking at the Reaper go around and tell people and end dreams. Like he's ending dreams instantly. Some dreams are starting, some voyages are having a setback. That don't mean it's over, but it's a setback.
When we come back, Vernon Davis, very, very busy man. We call him the actor. The actor. Vernon Davis. Actor?
Mississippi.
Mississippi actor. We're actor. We come back here on the Sports Trifecta.
Hi guys, Dawn Gelomino here with WDVM Local News. If you want to be a part of the fun, like us here at DC Prime, our on-location sponsor, please give me a shout via the information below. We'll be glad to bring you into the fold of tomfoolery. We look forward to hearing from you.
Happening right here with the Sportsplex, the Michael Sportsplex, and the Sports Trifecta. I think it's gonna be fun. There's sports everywhere. Everywhere.
Welcome back to the Sports Trifecta. Fred Smoot.
What
was that?
I'm here.
Okay. That's a Mississippi thing. Chick Hernandez and Vernon Davis. We go back a long way. So Vernon retired 2 years ago?
About a year and a half ago. Yeah. Don't put 2 years on me yet.
Okay, not 2 years.
Pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Pre-COVID.
By the way, let me just read you something. 9th all-time in receptions for a tight end.
All right.
9th all-time in receiving yards for a tight end.
All right.
3rd in yards per reception for a tight end.
Oh, I didn't know that.
3rd.
Oh, wow. All right.
3rd.
Yeah, you was a long distance catcher.
13.0.
You're not really the check down guy.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yes,
I didn't know that. Wow,
now
you just
know.
put me on something.
Yeah, that's right.
Why didn't I know that?
What he's doing now is, I checked the IMDb. IMDb, by the way, folks, is for those who want to check out what actors are doing.
Yep. What stuff they're working on, what films they're on, what they're writing.
He's got 18 credits on IMDb. He's a producer, executive producer, and an actor. You got a bunch of stuff.
I didn't know that either. I didn't know I had 18 credits on that.
Well, because, Dancing with the
No,
Stars.
he's right, because you will
today.
get credit for something that you work on, but you don't feel like you worked as much on. And they'll give you a credit before it's out, because we're doing the Sean Taylor movie, which I'm an executive producer on, which I already come up under the credits.
Right.
We ain't did the movie yet.
Right.
So at the end of the day, I know what Vernon's talking about, but he's taking on a lot of stuff. And I knew he would, because he was already artsy. He was already into art.
Artsy.
No, I'm serious.
I get you.
Like, I'm tired of people always thinking that athletes, we just athletes.
Right.
Like everybody always got a different side to him.
Right.
Even when I first met Darnell McCants, very similar to Vernon. Like to sing, love to draw art. So if you tell me that he's going into acting, ain't that a part of artistry?
Right.
Right?
No question.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it doesn't shock me when Vernon takes it to the next level and goes into acting.
So, okay, you prep for a game. There's a game plan. A coach tells you what the tendencies are of a defense. For acting, how do you prepare?
It's the same thing. It's preparation. So you get a month. You get 3 weeks to a month to prepare as much as you possibly can.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll get my acting coach, and we'll go through every scene every time we meet, and we'll meet twice a week, right?
Okay.
And then the times that we're not meeting, I'm doing it by myself. I'm working on the little things, the details, the specifics, breaking down the script, making sure that I have a great understanding of what's going on, right?
Right.
As long as you know what's going on, where you're coming from and where you're going, you're going to be okay.
So when you're by yourself, do you get somebody else to read the sides?
Yeah.
Sides, by the way, are the other side of the
I have my son, and then when I'm with my acting coach, we do it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. We work on all that stuff.
Right.
Man.
All right. So you've done a bunch of stuff already. Give me.
Don't make him get in character.
No.
Let's say, you know what? You on Black Snake Moan right now. You Lazarus T. Black Snake.
See now,
go right there.
You know what? And I did that. I dealt with that before. Let me see you act. Acting is this right now. We're acting now.
No,
I can't act because it has to be realistic. It has to be true. So.
Right.
Now, if it's something you want to do, if you want to say, okay, let's set the scene up. Let's give me a scenario. Say you took my money, you stole my money, right?
Right. Yeah. Right.
And something like that. And now I'm trying to get my money back. You know, so I gotta in my mind, I gotta come up with a scene objective.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out what I'm going after. What happened before? How did we get here? You know what I mean? I gotta figure out all that stuff.
Which is more challenging now that you tasted both? You know how hard it was for us to get to the NFL because this is a dream that started at 5 and it ain't promised.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you're stepping into acting, and I know football helped you with your entryway because you were still Vernon Davis.
Mm-hmm.
But which one day to day, and I know one taxes the body, well actually both taxes the body. Which one do you think is harder?
Man, I can sit here and say that acting is harder because I played football for so long. And then when you play for so long, it becomes easy for you, right?
But it's a team sport. You can depend on me to help you. In acting, it's you. It's like boxing. You got to show up.
They're equally tough. And I say that because now you look at football, right?
Yeah.
You think about the average person coming in. You go in the facility, you're there all day, and you gotta go to the gym, you gotta go outside, you gotta make sure you're eating right, you gotta get in the cold tub.
Beating up on each other.
I mean, every time I go back and I just get back in the groove, I'm like, damn, if I wasn't doing this, man, I'd be lost.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm ready to retire.
Yeah.
It's a lot, man. Mentally, physically, it's a lot. Now with acting, it's just like you gotta make sure that you stay on top of your stuff. You gotta do something weekly, all the time to make sure you're working on your craft. If you're not, then when you go on that set with Morgan Freeman, you know what he's gonna tell you?
Right.
You know what? I can't work with this guy.
Yeah.
You don't want to be around a guy like that.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy been doing it forever. You know what I mean?
Oh, I understand.
So it's you got to be prepared, man.
Yeah.
Just like you doing football, you got to be prepared.
So, okay, football came naturally. Physically gifted, started the game.
Right.
You walk on a set with Morgan Freeman, John Travolta. There's some big freaking names.
Yeah.
You have already worked with.
Right.
You walk on and see that person.
Well, I didn't work with John yet.
Not yet.
But I will.
Okay.
You let me know when that happens.
Yep.
You send me a picture.
February.
All right. Let me know.
Why you're a big fan
I
of?
love John Travolta. He's timeless,
Amazing.
man.
I agree with you.
Man, I'm
I agree
sorry.
with you.
Like, even from Grease Light,
True that. Welcome back, Cotter.
I've been saying.
Come on.
Listen, from then on, he
You're
was
too
still
young.
in the scenes.
You're too young.
No, I was watching it with my grandma. She used to watch reruns of it. And he was still in all the scenes from the veterans.
Right.
Like, he was
Right.
taking over the show.
Right.
And he had this look to him that nobody has yet to replicate.
Right.
I'm sorry.
So you walk on a set with all those
Right.
names. I mean, there's got to be something inside you that goes, I've got to deliver here. And they're also, the beauty for them is they're also professional. They want you to do well.
Yeah.
No, it presents a challenge. It's one thing to do, work on your own project, blah. But when you know you're about to go to work with the people that I work with, Bruce Willis, Kevin Dillon, Frank Grillo, Morgan Freeman, Leon, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm working with
Leon.
all these guys, and I'm like, damn, if I'm gonna be, I gotta bring it, man.
Yeah.
And the last thing I want to do is fail. I want to succeed.
Absolutely.
So I have to. I'm so competitive. So I'm gonna make sure when I get up there, I'll make sure I get my very best.
Right.
Yeah.
Ultimately, what do you want
Very
to happen
best.
with your acting career?
I just want to be. I just want to have fun with it. I just want to do what I do, have fun, enjoy the moments, the journeys, because that's what it is a journey.
Right.
And you find yourself each and every step. And like anything else, like football, I did it all my life. Now with acting, I have to do it a lot in order to be really good at it.
Yeah, it's repetition.
It's repetition.
It's repetition.
So that's why when I sit in the house, I'm working on the little things. I got to work on the little things. I got to be all the nuances that comes with being an actor.
Right.
You got to work on all those things so it can be true. Now, being true, a lot of times you hear a lot of people say you want to show truth when it comes to acting.
Right.
I finally understand what it means to be truthful. Truthful is taking a situation in a scene, right? And being able to relate everything that's happened in your life or maybe something that happened in your life to that scene.
Mm-hmm. To normalize it.
To
make a normal situation and forget that the cameras are there. Forget the cameras there.
Right.
And if I was going to the store today, I'm going to handle it like I was going to the store in 1999.
Right.
It's a conversation with the person.
Exactly.
When we come back here on the Sports Trifecta, I want to find out if he's done a love scene yet.
Yeah.
And how you make that normal. Hello? Because I know what he did in Maryland. Anyway, that's a whole different story.
If you got a mate, I always wondered how actors felt when they mate,
Mate?
Their mate is on air with another person having to do scenes.
Let's be careful here, Fred. All right, be right back here in the Sports Trifecta.
Just ask.
Hi guys, Dawn Gelomino here with WDVM Local News. If you want to be a part of the fun, like us here at DC Prime, our on-location sponsor, please give me a shout via the information below. We'll be glad to bring you into the fold of tomfoolery. We look forward to hearing from you.
Happening right here with the Sportsplex, the Michael Sportsplex, and the Sports Trifecta. I think it's gonna be fun. There's sports everywhere. Everywhere.
Final segment of the Sports Trifecta. Fred Smoot, Vernon Davis. When we left, stop. Don't laugh. By the way, folks who don't know, he's already broken one glass. Already broken one glass tonight.
Hey, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Having a good time.
We've got an Uber for him. So just what I'm saying. So, actor, all right. Have you done a love scene yet?
I have.
How did that go?
Went really well.
For you or her?
For both of us, actually.
Now, for the people on the outside looking in, evidently we know it's fake. Like, how do they
most times.
Yeah, most.
If you look on Google.
Yeah, most times it's fake. So, what angles do they need y'all to redo it over again?
Man, you cheated. You might see a guy standing there with his pants slightly down, right? Her skirt up, and it looks as if they're having intercourse, but it's not really happening like that.
Yeah.
It just looks like it on camera.
Yeah.
But is there like a pre-interview? Well, not interview, but like when you're with your actress.
A scene that y'all practice.
Well, you have to ask her, hey, do you feel comfortable with this?
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure you go to her and be like, how do you feel about this?
Right.
Do they ask you as a male? Do they ask you? Do you feel comfortable about it?
Yeah, we'll talk about it together.
Too,
Yeah, we talk about it together, but most of the time it's the male's job to really go up to the lady and be like,
that's sexist.
How do you feel about me doing this? Squeezing you here, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
She might I like that, but I don't like kissing.
Okay.
What about when the director says, I need this shot, and maybe one person don't?
Then she can say it. Then the director's like, if she says that she don't want to do it, then she don't have to do it.
How many people are in the room?
Just whoever's filming. They get if it's a scene like that, be like, everybody out to the side except for the DP, the director of photography, and the director, and everybody else is out.
And how many takes? Because Vernon's going, I guess, I need at least 4 more takes.
The scenes that I had, when as far as those lovemaking scenes, it's like no more than 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
No more than 3.
And it's a professional setting.
Yeah.
And it's the unknown.
Right.
See, it's one of those things, though, Fred. Look, it's like we get paid to do a certain thing to act under
high stress situations,
right?
High intense situations.
Yeah, you make things look real, right? Realistic, right?
Yeah.
Take an imaginary circumstance and make it real.
Entertainer.
And that's what we do. We're entertainers. It's it's no need to complain about anything. If you directed it, you do something, let's do it.
Right. You here to work.
It'll work. It's not real. We're making it look real, but it's not real. Let's do it.
By the way, he didn't say high stress. He said high stress.
I'm trying to
Stress.
I'm trying to get Vernon into
stress.
character.
I got you. I got you.
High stress.
Have you paid attention to the Washington football team at all?
Yes, I have.
Logan Thomas, quarterback turned tight end. That's a great. I mean, we saw what's his name
Jordan Reed.
do it, but he was soft.
Yeah, you're right.
Logan, that's a pretty. He's a
3 years, 20-something million, right?
Yeah.
He just get paid.
He
I just
earned
talked to my
every-
coach.
Yeah.
My coach just called me the other day, and Pete Hayner.
All right.
He's Logan's coach, and but Pete brought me into to San Francisco.
All right.
When I was a rookie.
So he knew the young you.
Oh yeah. We done had our battles, and
is this
we
pre or
went through a
post
lot.
Mike Singletary?
This is pre.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Right.
when I back in 2006. But yeah, we were talking about Logan, and he was like, "Man, this is crazy. That's not bad for a guy that just came from out of nowhere. You know, a basketball guy.
Yeah.
You know, but I applaud him. I think he's amazing, man. I watched him. I think he has all the tangibles of that ultimate dynamic tight end.
Yeah.
You know, he just has to continue to keep working on his craft.
Right.
You know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. You know, I went from 2006 all the way to 2020 doing the same thing. When I say the same thing, I mean being the last one off the field, catching jug machines, looking around. I'm still out there catching jug machines,
saw it
right?
firsthand.
I did that, and that's one thing that Logan has to understand. It doesn't matter how good you get, because I've seen great wide receivers come in this league, and they get so good, now they become complacent, they comfortable,
plateau.
they feel like they're always going to be able to go out and catch every pass, blah, blah, blah. No, you can't do that. You can't get comfortable. You got to go out and work on that.
Right.
Well, I think what Logan really shocked me at, because I was on him. At first, because I was like, I just don't like quarterbacks going to tight end.
Right.
It's too much blocking involved. They usually can't translate the blocking part.
He showed you.
He showed me. He earned my respect. I ain't asked him to, but I'm sorry. I couldn't help but watching him like, yeah, he getting down and dirty.
Right.
And then his catch radius.
Yeah.
They can throw bad. Like, this is what I hate as a cornerback or a safety. We hate this. We hate when we cover a guy to the T, but they have such a good catch radius that they don't need to be open.
Yeah.
Right.
They need the quarterback to give them a chance.
Right.
Logan is a give me a chance guy. And this is why I know he's going to have he's going over 1,000 yards this year, because he has a guy, Fitzmagic, that love to give you a chance when he just dealt with Alex Smith, who ain't going to get nobody a chance.
Right.
Because he wants to be careful. He wants to make sure he's not the reason he loses. But Fitzmagic, he going out there, I'm either going to be the reason we win or the reason we lose, but we going to do it having fun.
Fitzmagic is inside this building right here at DC Prime.
Yes.
You walked in and saw them having dinner with the O-line.
He's actually walking around the corner right now.
Yeah.
No, I'm messing with shit.
I can see the beard.
and
I can see the beard.
He's so old
I can see the
that
beard.
I picked him off. I picked off Fitzmagic. When I was with the Minnesota Vikings, he was with the then St. Louis Rams.
Right.
Oh, wow.
That's
What year
really
is this
old.
for him?
That's 1954.
This is 15. No, this is 17 for Fitzmagic, right?
17.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
And he's still playing at a high level.
And that's what shows you the quarterback
That's
position,
amazing.
the kicker position, and now the rest of the positions are catching up, because practice is not like what it used to be.
Right.
They're not getting beat up on like we used to get beat up on. So now that's extending careers 3, 4, 5, 6 years. It's a different NFL right now.
What's becoming flag football?
Glorified.
Oh, okay. Old guys say
That's how old guys talk. Hey, you know how granddaddy used to come
Look,
in
I'm
and
just
say,
saying.
you know what,
Look, I
y'all
can say
suck.
whatever I want to say now. I'm not playing football. Look, I don't have that Washington football logo on my helmet.
I hear you. I hear you. Before we go.
They don't got a logo, do they?
No, we don't have it.
Not yet.
It might be
What do
some
you want?
wolves
What
loose
team name
in
do
the
you want?
DMV soon.
We got to go. But what team name do you want? He's a big Red Wolves
You
guy.
know that
Red Wolves.
Red Wolves.
Ima-
You know what? That's nice.
Hey,
That's actually nice.
imagine
Washington Red
80,000
Wolves.
howling in that thing every time. Oh, yes, sir. Who let the dog out? Yes, sir. You know what he want. Yeah. He's better than mine.
What in the hell is going on here?
Hey, we telling you how we feel.
For folks out there watching, what's the next movie coming out for Vernon Davis? Do you know?
The next movie that I'm working on, or the one that I just finished?
The next one we'll see you in.
You know what? That's hard to say, because
And
once everything's in post-production.
Okay.
Yeah.
Post-production.
Yeah. The last one I did was Smoot. I play a character from South Africa. I play a serial killer. Morgan Freeman is a college professor. Detectives go to Morgan Freeman, try to figure out where I come from and what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
So you had the South African accent.
Oh, I did. I learned Zulu, everything.
Can we hear a little bit of that?
See, I knew he was going to put you
Well,
on the spot.
at this point,
What you want to hear?
just anything. I mean, did you do it?
Yes.
No. Did you do the crime?
Who are you? Huh?
Give me the accent. Did you do the crime?
I did.
in the accent. See, this is what this is Maryland education right here. Okay,
I did.
I did.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I'm getting out of here. Oh my God, my God. Hey, dude, great to see you.
Appreciate you.
Much success in the acting and the executive producing. Awesome. Very impressive. Very impressive.
That's my guy. I love
You
him to
not
death.
so much.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's fine.
You got. They're both Jamaican. They have
Yeah.
37 jobs between them.
Love that mercy.
And I've got nothing. I've got a drink and a cigar.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Enjoy
Yeah,
yourselves.
man. Rude boy.
The Sports Trifecta. Thanks for watching.
Hi guys, Dawn Gelomino here with WDVM Local News. If you want to be a part of the fun, like us here at DC Prime, our on-location sponsor, please give me a shout via the information below. We'll be glad to bring you into the fold of tomfoolery. We look forward to hearing from you.
Happening right here with the Sportsplex, the Michael Sportsplex, and the Sports Trifecta. I think it's gonna be fun. There's sports everywhere. Everywhere.
Yep.
I'll be back.
Come
All right,
on.
cool.
You wait.
Cool.
What are you guys going to talk about tonight?
What sports? You know, the team with no name. Washington football. Yeah. We'll eventually get a name, but until then, we just show up and play football.
So I went to
Really?
I went to training camp.
All right, I'm down there.
And watched a little bit of training camp.
Yeah.
And I think that there's it's always like this. I grew up in Virginia, so I've been Redskins,
All
team
right.
with no name.
All right.
And I've seen the exact same scenario year after year after year, which is
Yeah, I'm sorry for my part in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry.
High expectations.
But we got it now, though.
No, I think we do. We got a quarterback who can actually throw the ball,
And we got a coach.
Receivers, we got receivers that can run and catch.
Yeah.
We actually we'll have the best defensive line in the whole league, and we got a coach.
I've been saying it's all about that leader.
Yeah.
Like if you got a coach, he can find 53 guys.
Yeah.
But you gotta have a coach first. I just seen not having a coach firsthand how that look.
What's that like?
It's fun till playoff time.
Yeah.
Till I got to watch Vernon score touchdowns in the playoffs. well, I'm already on vacation down in Virginia Beach doing nothing.
Yes, thank you. I just want to get a picture.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for your time.
Appreciate it.